In a small village, there lived a young man named Haroon, who was always weighed down by his worries. Every day, he would spend hours thinking about things that hadn't even happened yet. Failing at work, falling ill, disappointing his family. Each worry piled up in his mind like stones in a backpack, making his journey through life feel heavy and exhausting. One day, he decided to visit the wise old man of the village. Haroon poured out his worries and fears, hoping for some advice or solution. The old man listened patiently and then handed him a small empty pot. He pointed to a nearby stream and said, "Fill this pot with water, but carry it in one hand without spilling a drop. Walk around the village and then return to me." Haroon thought it was a strange request, but he followed the instructions. He filled the pot carefully and walked through the village, focusing intently to prevent any water from spilling. By the time he returned, his arm was aching, but the pot was still full. The old man smiled and asked, "Tell me, what did you notice as you walked?" Haroon paused and thought for a moment. "I didn't notice anything around me. I was so focused on the pot and trying not to spill the water." The wise man nodded. "That's the secret to a peaceful life, Haroon. When you fill your mind with unnecessary worries, you become so focused on them that you fail to see the beauty and opportunities around you. You're carrying a heavy pot of worries every day, leaving no room for peace or happiness." Haroon understood the lesson. He realized that his constant worrying was like that heavy pot, keeping him from fully enjoying his life. From that day on, whenever he felt anxious thoughts creeping in, he would remind himself to let go of the pot, to stop carrying the weight of worries that may never even come to pass. In time, he learned to replace his worries with gratitude and positivity, focusing on what he could control. And just like that, his mind felt lighter, his days brighter. The village people noticed the change, and Haroon's story of learning to let go became an inspiration for all who heard it. Letting go of worries allows us to embrace the present and find peace. Remember, life's challenges are meant to be faced with courage and a positive heart.